Üt var Motorsport Csatorna nézőinek.
Harlem Shake.
With my time and with my place. It's too bad I couldn't beat Thomas Preining, my biggest enemy. Maybe I can still beat him. I will try to fight with him. I will follow him and catch his time, what he did in qualifying, and this is the goal at the moment. I think sometimes it's better to have better tires for the race. In qualifying I had a good time and I thought maybe I can't really make a better one, so it's not useful to waste the tires.
Well, he started when he was around 9, and he wanted to go to Bruck, and it's very near Vienna. And my daughters were into riding, which was in the same direction, and we thought it's a great activity. It'd keep him busy. He makes some new friends, and we thought, okay, it's just a hobby, you know. And then it started to get really serious. The moment he could race, he got very competitive. He is a very competitive person. When you play backgammon with him, or you play cards, or he's racing with his friends running, he has to win always. So then it got a little bit more serious over the years. Well, of course, I've not been to enough races. I go to a few races that I can. And it's an interesting dilemma because actually I saw, especially when he was younger, the other boys in his team, they had very, very pushy parents behind them, you know, and helping them to get dressed and shouting at them when they didn't win and losing their temper with the trainers and the engineers. And I don't know, Michi, his trainer, came to me and said, you know, it's great that he really fought for this position by himself because it shows he really wanted it. And it wasn't you who wanted it or his father who wanted it, because sometimes the other parents are living their dream through their kids. And it's good to motivate your kids, but it's also important to give them enough space that they develop their own passion. And now I realize 100% Ferdinand, and I love him for that. I love him that he fought for it and he did it by himself, and he's got a great team and they love him because he's also a nice guy. He's a really big gentleman. No, I don't think so. I'm quite a cautious driver. I used to drive really fast, but my mother's a great driver and she was taught how to drive by Sterling Moss himself. And she always drives really fast, and even now she's 81, she still drives faster than me. So maybe it jumped a generation. My father was a great driver. I don't know, I don't think that talent is something in one area or the other that is inherited. What is inherited is ambition and courage. And courage is something both Carl and I have a lot of in very different ways. Well, of course, I had a Hungarian passport before I even got married. So Borne Misa is a famous Hungarian name. My father and I spent a lot of time in Hungary together, and of course as a Habsburg it's a very important country to us historically and now in the present. And Hungary is, unfortunately I don't speak the language, but no, I always have my heart in Hungary, and especially in Transylvania where we are from. And I do a lot to support Hungarian culture as well. So it's a great connection, and I'm super proud that he got his Hungarian passport now.
Very happy with my results and how I did. I'm very impressed that I have achieved so much already in the beginning of the season. I was actually hoping for a podium or at least top 5. And winning is obviously a great feeling in the CE in the first race. It's pretty cool. Well, yeah, Pannónia-ring is my favorite track, and Kettős is an interesting track, and I like it because it's very, very modern, and they have a hotel there and everything. It's very well stated. In Kettős, I think I'm gonna need a fast kart because of it's a very fast track, and I hope to do well there too. The start actually was not so bad. I think it was not easy, since starting on the outside is never a good place to start in karting. I enjoyed it though, so it was very tight in the start, and then we pulled away and made our gaps. No, absolutely not. I had to concentrate, think about the tires, since you can working on your temperature and you have to think about all these things. And then you have Thomas Preining on your back end, who is extremely a good driver, and it's not easy with him on your back. I say szia, hogy vagy, jó, igen, nem, go-kart verseny, go-kart gumi, boldog születésnapot. First one, okay.